What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we are back for another data mines video for you to know all the information that you need in order to prepare for the upcoming events. We have multiple upcoming events, so it's going to be important that you are aware of what's going on in order for you to save the resources that you need to in order to get ready and win on these events, right? We have very important events like red stars for Apocalypse. We also have shards for better reveal. Yes, better reveal. Be right back. So we have shards for better reveal. We have shards for Apocalypse. We have the new version of the coordinated assault event, and we have some other events on top of that. And it's kind of wild. The events are now getting more wild because of the new system that Scopely is implementing, where we are no longer needing to save orbs. So for some people, saving orbs was good. For free-to-play players, they would be able to compete on specific events. Now it's no longer the case, and therefore that's why you need to know what's going on with the data mines, so you are aware and you can get ahead by having this additional information. So we're going to talk about all of that, and as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure to smash that like button like a boss. Okay, let's get started. As always, data mines are thanks to Insane Rocket, Michael, MSF Tools. He has the best and most updated data mines almost daily. It's whenever the data mines go live, we have them right away. And you can also find the link for his Discord on my own Discord. The link will be in the description, so you can follow both of us. Okay, let's take a look at the first data mine. This data mine has a very important title, which is Better Reveal Red Stars. This might mean that this event will be one of those events that you can get stars directly for the character, so keep this in mind. If you are a free-to-play player, if you are a light spender, maybe you still want to get red stars for the character, in case you are interested in getting a 6 or a 7 red star on Better Reveal. If it's not the case, if you are a free-to-play player, if you don't have a lot of red star orbs, you might be able to skip this event and then you might skip the red stars for Better Reveal and then obtain the red stars through the event. So keep this in mind, because sometimes it's better to just get red stars from the event than opening elite orbs and not getting lucky, not getting red star on the characters. And you have to remember that Sylvie is the last character of the Bifrost team, and she's probably more important than Better Reveal for the raids, and that's something that you should have into consideration. But once again, Better Reveal red stars, and this is going to be part of the bounty of Asgard milestones. So this is usually where they have the leaderboards. This is going to be one of those very competitive events, because you are going to chase down a 7 red stars Apocalypse. You can see right here, chase down a 7 red stars Apocalypse. On the previous data mines, it only said 6 red stars, but it seems they are going all the way to 7 red stars. Then also Gear Tier 18, Mini Uniques, and Isolate Blue level 5 and Isolate Blue level 4, plus Elite Credits and Armory 17. So this is the typical leaderboard event, this is the whale event, so you really want to make sure that you are ready for these events. Now, what do you have to do in order to participate on this event? Spend apples of item in the event store. You're going to be able to obtain these apples by spending energy on the campaigns. Then we also have war credits, so earning war credits. Yes, we have a war credit event going on right now, but we'll have another one right after. And this is why I said skip the gold event and focus on this newer one, because you might have some more direct value in case you need the items rather than the gold. It's up to you to decide what is more important for you. So spend campaign energy, earn war credits, and on top of that, battle with newer characters in Alliance Wars. And it depends of the gear tier of your character. So if you have gear tier 14, you get less points. And then it goes all the way to gear tier 18. Yes, you heard it right, it goes all the way to gear tier 18. And that's in case you want to max out the event. Some of these characters you could get them to gear tier 17. Beyond that, I'm not sure, as I don't recommend nowhere characters to Dark Dimension 6. So keep that in mind. Okay, we already talked about the rewards. Once again, 700 stars Apocalypse, gear tier 18, min uniques for Bio, and Isolate Blue level 4 and level 5. And then there will be also a milestone on the web store that requires you to battle in raids to earn progress. And you're going to be able to obtain the apples of Idum in that way. So this is another way of getting more apples. Once again, I think that spending campaign energy will also be part of the process, as it usually is. Okay, let's take a look at the second data mine. This is something that has been announced publicly, I think, which is the Pestilence Scourge is coming back. But this is the last chance that you have to obtain Morgan Le Fay in this specific way. I think that after it will become a permanent event where it has some kind of milestones that you have to reach certain amount of points, and if you reach those points you can get 7 yellow stars for free. But I don't know, I have seen this in other games. It's fine, it's not the worst, but it might still require you to gear up specific characters like Web Warriors. We don't know for sure, so it's too early to speculate, but yes, this will be the last chance for you to obtain Morgan Le Fay on the old system. We'll see how the new system is going to be in the future. Okay, let's move on to the next data mine coming up soon, Battle Reveal Breakdown. This means that Battle Reveal will have his own incursion event. Some people say that these incursion events are not impactful or meaningful enough. I disagree. We have right now the event for Teen Loki, also an alligator, where you can get a bunch of gear tier 17 and also origin gear. In terms of gold, even if you get just one of these, it's worth around 80,000 gold. So I don't know, it's up to you to decide if you need those or not. Because I see value in these. Some other people, maybe they don't need, so they don't see value in that. But overall, in my opinion, I think these events are pretty important. Now, if you are free to play, you can still play on these events on the last 3 days. The events usually last for like 12 days. If you are free to play, you can still play on the last 3 days, which is okay, not the best, not the worst. But of course, if you want to play throughout the entire event, you have to unlock the character early, or with offers, or with power cores. So once again, we're gonna have the same for Battle Reveal, and it will require you to have Teen Loki and Val both at gear tier 13 and above. The goal should be gear tier 15, so you can also participate on the other event that we'll have after. This one that has a little bit more days than the other one. Changing the story. Okay, let's move on to the next data mine. Last run of the Horseman Saga. Okay, so this data mine is just announcing the blog post. What I wanted to see on this data mine is that the new art campaign details for Nexus will be revealed, and the Defender of Valhalla event is going to be announced. Now, keep in mind that the Defender of Valhalla is not the Bounty of Asgard. So these are different events. Bounty of Asgard is one of those secret events that usually pop up without notice, and this is why you should share these videos with your alliance to make sure that they are aware of these surprise events. So keep that in mind. Let's move on to the next data mine, Coordinated Assault. Okay, so Coordinated Assault is back. It's gonna last for 5 days, but now it has extra element to it. So we can see that we still have to spend Isolate campaign energy and earn Alliance Supply Orb Fragments. Now, right now in the game, the only way you can earn Alliance Orb Supply Fragments is with a daily donation. So you can see right here, I'm gonna open these, Alliance Supply Orb Fragments, that's it. This might be a new feature, this orb right here. It might be a feature, and the Alliance Orbs, they might be always like this in the near future, forcing us to spend more power cores daily on these. Now, some people like these orbs, other people don't like them as much. It has an RNG element to it, Sometimes you get good drops from it. I got a Elite 5, a full Elite 5 from one of these orbs, so it can be pretty decent. But once again, this is going to be part of the elements required for Coordinated Assault, where you can get some nice rewards. So we have Isolate Blue level 4 announced here, and then we have fragments for the Apocalypse Bounty Orb, where you can get Isolate Blue level 5. So it's an orb within an orb, within an orb, within an event, within an event, within another event. You understand? I think it's pretty easy. Now, as always, if you are doing the Coordinated Assault, make sure you have all your Isolate charges up to the maximum, which is 500. After 500, I think they are converted into gold, so pay attention to that. And this event is for next week, so you want to make sure that you are around 400. So once again, it doesn't go overboard. Okay, let's move on to the next data mine. So once again, Coordinated Assault. It will also have some free claim, and we'll also have that web milestone for the Alliance orbs. Okay, let's move on. You can see right away the two elements of this Coordinated Assault. So now Coordinated Assault is going to be a little bit more difficult to complete. Isolate Energy plus the Allied Supply Orb Fragment, more coordination from your Alliance in order to complete this. Next data mine, we have a new calendar. Yes, we'll have new offers for calendars. Keep summer shining with this certain amount of days and then certain amount of gold. Yes, so we'll have some calendar throughout the summer that is going to give you a bunch of gold. Is this one going to be one of those offers that you cannot skip? We don't know for sure, because as you can see, they can change the variables anytime they want. But we'll see. Maybe it's worth it, maybe it's not worth it. We'll talk about when the offer will be available. Let's move on to the next data mine. Voyage of Scuttlebutt. Yikes. So this is going to be the unlock for Better A Bill. It's going to be a 7-day event where it requires you to blitz. Yes, it requires you to blitz. Win in blitz to obtain Carbonite fragments, where you can get Better A Bill shards. Once again, you have to blitz for 7 days if you are interested in unlocking Better A Bill. And on top of that, there will be another milestone on the web store. Worthy Warrior Web Milestone by spending power cores. So blitz a lot, spend power cores. Sounds lovely, right? Earn cosmic rewards including Better A Bill shards, Elite 7 credits, Teal Mystic Gear. We don't know exactly which type. Is it 17? Is it 18? Is it 16? If it's 18, that would be great because we need a lot of Mystic Gear. And that's pretty much it. We also get the monthly items like the Gems of Citorak and the Cape of Eternity. Once again, there will be a web store milestone for spending power cores, and it will also give you some Carbonite orbs that will give you more shards for Better A Bill. So keep this in mind because it's going to be very important. Now, usually, if you are free to play and if you blitz non-stop 8 rotations per day, plus your blitz charges, you can obtain a Better A Bill for 5 yellow stars. So this is one of those events that is 100% based on your effort. If you want a big Better A Bill, blitz as hard as you can. I will make new blitz teams available for everyone, so you guys can have the 97% win rate on blitzing, and you can guarantee that you have this character at 5 yellow stars. Now, make sure that you also have as many blitz charges as possible, so you can do additional attacks and earn more rewards, right? Okay, let's go back to the data mines. We are almost done here. A lot of data mines yesterday. Okay, we have another event, Realm Raiders. Gain progress towards this 3-day event by spending Isolate Energy. Earn raid and war credits and battle in war with nowhere characters and battle in raids with Bifrost characters. Okay, so as you can see, this is gonna be a big deal. We have a lot of things going on here. This is gonna be one of those surprise events, as I mentioned before. We have one surprise event for Apocalypse. This is gonna be some other type of surprise event. and it's also going to give you monthly items. So be prepared, because this might be one of the most complex events. As you can see, it requires multiple things. So isolate campaign energy, raid credits, and war credits. So you really have to pay attention. And we have to remember that now with incursion raids, there are less nodes that you can complete. So you don't want to like clear all the nodes and then leave nothing for your alliance partners, because otherwise they'll not be able to obtain enough raid credits. Of course, there will be some offers to compensate for this, but you want to avoid those as much as possible. And on top of that, we also have a daily milestone on the web store where you can earn alliance credits for additional progress for the milestone. So you can see another milestone within a milestone. You need raid credits, you need war credits, you need isolate energy, and you also need to donate to your alliance. Once again, the 50 power cores. They really want you to spend those 50 power cores on alliance donations. So after you can claim this extra progress towards the main milestone, Realm of Raiders. Okay, and the last data mine, Stellar Standoff, training modules, and Defender of Valhalla progress. So gain progress in these 3-day events by winning, it's not participating, is winning in Cosmic Crucible battles with increased progress for using new warriors at a higher gear tier, and earning alliance supplies or fragments from Goldly Gathering Web milestone. So this is the milestone that we were talking about before, where they want you to donate towards your alliance. And then you'll be able to obtain Dark Promotion credits, nice, Apocalypse Bounty Orbs that can reward you with Isolate Blue level 5, and also progress towards the monthly event. So if you want to get those monthly rewards, it's going to be extremely important that you don't skip any of these milestones. On top of that, we also have more free claims that is going to help you with this event. So as you can see, we have tons and tons of data mines, some of them related with Better Rebuild, some of them related with Nowhere, some of them related with the new warriors, some of them related with Bifrost. We have all kinds of events, and yes, it requires less hoarding, but it's going to require more coordination with your alliance, and also more participation from you on events like on game modes like Arena and Blitz, especially Blitz, and also Isolate Energy. So as soon as you reach your goals with your Isolate Energy for the Coordinated Assault, you really want to make sure that you start saving those Isolate charges as fast as possible, so you can save them for the upcoming event. But that's all the data mines that I have for you today. Once again, big shout out to Insane Rocket from MSF Tools to bring these data mines early on, so you can get ahead of the events that we have coming to Marvel Strike Force. Once again, keep in mind that we have red stars for Apocalypse coming up soon, red stars for Better Rebuild, shards for Better Rebuild including his unlock, and a bunch of other events. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.